Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Dallas Cowboys give injury updates for DeMarvion Overshown, Trayvon Diggs. The Dallas Cowboys' 2024 NFL campaign was plagued by several injuries, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Two of the team's top defensive stars, DeMarvion Overshown and Trayvon Diggs, were among those who suffered season-ending injuries. Both players suffered knee injuries and underwent surgery to repair the damage. Diggs underwent chondral tissue graft surgery on his left knee in January, while Overshown suffered a torn ACL, MCL, and PCL and underwent surgery to repair the ligaments in December 2024. While both players are making progress in their recoveries, Cowboys co-owner Stephen Jones revealed an update on their injury status at the NFL annual meetings in Florida for Overshown and Diggs, and the news is a bit of a buzzkill. Neither player is expected to be ready for the start of the season. Stephen Jones said the Cowboys are likely not going to have Trayvon Diggs or DeMarvion Overshown at the start of the season, Clarence Hill Jr. wrote on Twitter, X, in April 1st. That has, unfortunately, been the projection all along. Both players are expected to miss the first half of the season before they are able to return due to the severity of their injuries and the surgery required to repair them. The good news is both players are targeting a 2025 return, so if everything goes right for Dallas, yes, a stretch, the defense could be at full strength for the final stretch of the regular season. That would be a rare win for the Cowboys. Cowboys urged to make run at 1,000-yard star playmaker. The Dallas Cowboys have a lot of needs going into the 2025 NFL Draft, with running back high on the list of priorities. Dallas famously took Ezekiel Elliott from the Ohio State Buckeyes with the 4th overall pick of the 2016 draft, and the Cowboys could turn to another Buckeye this year to fill the void at tailback. Ohio State has two running backs in the class likely to go on day 2 of this month's draft in Green Bay, and ESPN's Matt Bowen believes one of that duo represents an ideal fit for what Dallas needs at the position. Travion Henderson enjoyed a superb final collegiate season as his 1-2 punch with Quinton Judkins proved critical to the Buckeyes winning the national championship. Henderson went for 1,061 yards and 10 touchdowns while serving as the speed back in a thunder and lightning partnership with Judkins, and Bowen believes his skill set is exactly what the Cowboys require. While he was the speedy big play option at Ohio State, Henderson has the skill set to be a 3-down back. After excelling on the biggest stages in college football, it would be no surprise if Jerry Jones is enamored enough with Henderson to give him a shot to be an every-down player in Dallas. Cowboys have offered Micah Parsons the largest non-quarterback deal in NFL history. The Cowboys have offered to make Micah Parsons the highest-paid non-quarterback in NFL history, Clarence Hill of All City DLLS reports. Parsons and owner Jerry Jones have agreed on the deal, per Hill, which would surpass the contracts recently signed by Browns edge rusher Myles Garrett and Bengals receiver Ja'Marr Chase. The Cowboys, though, did not include Parsons' agent in the talks, and Parsons will not sign without David Mulugheta's approval. Mulugheta and the Cowboys have had no talks since the NFL scouting combine, according to Hill. Garrett's annual average of $40 million is the highest for an NFL defender, and Chase became the highest-paid non-quarterback with an annual average of $40.25 million. Cowboys Executive Vice President Stephen Jones defended the team's approach to engaging in direct talks with players. They have previously had face-to-face contract talks with Tony Romo, DeMarcus Lawrence, Jason Witten and Zach Martin sans the player's agent. "We talk to agents all the time," Jones said, via Hill. Dak Prescott was one of those guys who wanted us when it was business, to talk to his agent. We had Zach Martin. We've had Jason Witten. We've had Tony Romo. We've had DeMarcus Lawrence that like to come up and talk about their business, and certainly we've got an open-door policy when it comes to that, but we also have respect for our representatives as well. But Micah likes to talk about his business. Cowboys land $90 million wide receiver to pair with CeeDee Lamb in proposed trade. Trade buzz has been building around Miami Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill, and the Dallas Cowboys have been highlighted as a destination for the 8-time Pro Bowler. Hill sparked trade speculation with an emotional outburst after the final game of the season, saying, "It was great playing here, but at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for my career." He later clarified those comments, chalking them up to frustration. Still, a string of cryptic social media posts in recent weeks have only added to the uncertainty surrounding his future. The Cowboys are in the market for a reliable number 2 option behind CeeDee Lamb. Hill is coming off a down year, notching 81 catches for 959 yards and 6 touchdowns. However, the 31-year-old is still an elite option and just a season removed from leading the league in receiving yards and touchdowns. Cody Benjamin of CBS Sports highlighted the Cowboys as a potential suitor for Hill in a blockbuster move. The Cowboys used to be addicted to the splash move, but they've been stagnant as of late. Acquiring Hill would be the kind of blockbuster that vaults them back into the limelight, for better or worse, Benjamin said. Hill is aging, but Dallas needs a proven running mate for CeeDee Lamb, as evidenced by the club's pursuit of Cooper Kupp. And they've still got more than $30 million in 2025 salary cap space. Lamb could benefit significantly from a reliable partner in the passing game. Despite battling through injuries for a chunk of the season, and with quarterback Dak Prescott missing time, Lamb still delivered. He hauled in 101 receptions for 1,194 yards and 6 touchdowns across 15 games. Cowboys eyeing explosive options at wide receiver. The Cowboys lost veteran receiver Brandon Cooks to free agency. Cooks signed a 2-year deal with the New Orleans Saints. He'll play for former Cowboys offensive coordinator Kellen Moore, who is now at the helm of the Saints. That leaves the Cowboys still searching for a reliable number 2 receiver behind Lamb. Dallas currently has Jalen Tolbert, Cavonte Turpin, and Paris Campbell on the depth chart, along with a few younger players. But according to Cowboys co-owner Stephen Jones, the team is exploring all avenues to add a proven veteran to the mix. "We're still open to looking at a really explosive number 2 that could upgrade us," Jones said. "But as I said, I like our room and certainly like the players we currently have."